many of us agree that men are polygamous in nature? As a woman, don't depend your life, don't pour all you have into a man.
Relationships should not be poverty alleviation program, or should not be dependency on resources or finances.
Discover yourself. There is something about you. Don't use a man as a financial plan. There's so much you can give to your society. Don't buy the idea of this baby mama thing.
To the ladies, the only benefit you have with a married man is financial benefits.
What you tolerate in your marriage is what you establish. The packages that comes with marriage is not gender based.
You know, those days we had that part in marriage, you say for better, for worse. But now the Gen Zs will tell you there's no worse. It's going to be for better and for better. The day it stops being better, I take my bags and get away.
Don't suppress your wife. Your wife is your life.
And to the guys, you don't have to force a woman to love you. Women know the love game more than us.
Marriage is a beautiful thing. It was created originally from God. All you need to do to succeed, there is a manual for it.
This is Family Clinic, the podcast with Pedro.
Thank you for coming. Okay, I just have 10 minutes. This is a conversation we're going to have. So you're going to be talking to me. I'm going to be talking to you in the next 10 minutes before we move into the sections we'll have. All right? Okay, first, I'd like to ask this question. How many of us agree that men are polygamous in nature? But we used to say it now. Am I right? So, let me see your hand if you agree with me. Huh? Okay. Who said yes? Who said yes? Okay, please. Why? And why did you say yes? Why did you agree with that? Why did you agree with that? What nature is that? Okay, somebody else. Somebody else has anything to say? Okay, now, I want to say something to you. Do you know that the way you run your marriage or your relationship is based on what you are told? The way you run your marriage is based on the informations you have. Let me ask you, if you grew up in a different background, a different parents, a different environment, do you think you will still be this you? Or you act the way you act now? If your parents are different, you grew up in a different background, different environment, do you think this will still be the version of you? You see, because we got into marriage with an ideology. That is why you see when a woman will want to get married, the mother will call her and said, go to this man's house. Whatever he does to you, manage him. Manage him. These are men. Just manage him. This is their life. This is who they are. And the woman gets into marriage with a mentality of slavery. They go into marriage with the idea of, I have to subject myself no matter what happens in my home. But you see, this is what we have been told all these years. You've been told that men are the prize. Whatever they do, manage them. But I want to bring us to a different orientation. What you tolerate in your marriage is what you establish. The things you agree to do, that men are polygamous in nature. Oh, I accept. So my husband can go out and have multiple sex. These are men. This is who they have been fashioned to be. Whatever that comes with marriage, the packages that comes with marriage is not gender based. Marriage is a partnership. We were raised to say that men don't know how to cook. Men are not supposed to cook. This was how we were raised. Before now, I didn't know how to cook. I was taught to cook by my wife. She taught me. Because I felt as a man, I'm not supposed to go into the kitchen. It's my wife's responsibility. But in The light of it. There is neither male nor female. Everybody should participate. Financially participate. I'm not saying you should do the same thing, but for me, I don't have a particular responsibility that belongs to my partner. I don't have. Some days ago, my wife and I went somewhere with our kids. So my 2-year-old baby, I was changing his diaper. And a married man walked up to me and said, how do you do these things? He was surprised that I am changing my son's diaper, because the idea is that these things are meant for the women. The men are not supposed to do it. You see, one of the things that the challenge we're having is we don't have men that have empathy. It is empathy that makes you sacrifice things. The pride, you put it aside. If you want your marriage to work, if you want your relationship to work, we must face off the old ideas of what relationship and marriage is about. You must lay down yourself, not the woman laying down. A man also should lay down himself. Everything is not based on the fact that you're a man. We know you are the head. Nobody is disputing the fact that you are the head. But Jesus said a man should lay down himself for one another. Lay down yourself for your wife. Wife, lay yourself down for your husband. One of the things you must do, learn to control your emotions. The decisions you make today as a result of your emotions, that's why your marriage is unhealthy. Control your emotions. Control your emotions. Learn to manage your emotions. There's what we call emotion intelligence. If you understand it, you will not have challenge. If you go for research, they will tell you your emotion lasts 6 to 10 minutes. But why is your own lasting for 5 hours? Have you asked yourself? Because you are the one fueling it. Your husband had, or maybe came home. The next thing, because probably he didn't communicate to you, you got upset. He's trying to explain to you, but you don't want to listen. You are boiling. You don't want to listen. You are boiling. You are escalating the whole thing. Learn to control your emotions. In our therapy, they will tell you, emotion is your friend. Emotion is your responsibility. And emotion, you are in charge. Emotion is your friend. Is your responsibility, is your superpower. Emotion is your superpower. It's one of the gifts that God gave to us to be able to put things right, but we are putting it wrong. There's a lady I saw that I saw a post. She was saying how herself and her husband had some issues, and for 5 days she didn't want to talk to her husband. So she didn't know. I think the husband had some health issues. On the 4th day, the husband was trying to get her attention at midnight, so 1 a.m. Trying to tap her. She refused to respond because of her emotions. He didn't know that was the last time the man is going to talk to her. When she woke up by 6, she found out that the man has passed. Don't allow your emotions to control you. Be friends with your emotion. Make your emotion make decisions that will make things work. Some of you, your husbands, your wives are in a wrong state because of the way you react. You react too much. Control yourself. What picture do you have about your marriage? Do you have a frame of what you want your marriage to look like? Do you have a frame picture of what you want your marriage to look like? And that reminds me, if you're not in our community group, I advise you to join, because I'm going to be dropping some assignments that will help your marriage. Trust me. Learn to control yourself. Learn to control yourself. Don't suppress your wife. Your wife is your life. Don't suppress your wife. Don't go out and get informations that will destroy your home. Things are happening on the internet today. Don't listen to those things. Don't listen to those things. So we're going to go now into the first segment. Please put your hands together for yourself. We're going to go into the next section, and I want to hand over the mic to the MC Rookie. Thank you very much.
Man, I think we should give Coach Pedro a round of applause. Thank you. I can see we have a full house. Now it's time for you to say to the next person, welcome to the family clinic. To the next person by your side, you will have a great time. Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're really going to run with speed of light because we have time chasing us. Those of you meeting me for the first time, Rookie Onoro is my name. And now we're going to have the very first session. Now, this session is for single people. If you're single here, make some noise. I tell people there are more single people in the world than married people. And I'm seeing some very fine married people on the front desk. Let's give up. I think we should celebrate the owners of Tribeca. We have the MD right here. Celebrate her. And that's the one and only Dr. Adora. Please give her another big hand. And thank you to Tribeca for allowing us to come here. And I hear it's the rapture of the church. So thank you. And now we'll welcome the people who are going to have this conversation. Now, since we have a lot more single people in the house, I want you to celebrate your own when I call them. We're going to do it real quick. Let's make welcome Chiamaka right now. She's going to come real quick. Chiamaka, please come. Come on, celebrate them. Thank you. Singles are stunning people, you know. And we have one other gentleman, Onyedikachi. Please give him a big hand. Find a way, yes. Singles can always find their way out of any problem. Joining him is MJ. So celebrate MJ too. These are some of the very outspoken, resourceful, carefully selected singles that we have for you today on the Family Clinic. Remember, today is a special edition. We call it the relationship therapy. So these singles, by the way, okay, the right chair has been catered for the one and only Coach Pedro. Celebrate Coach Pedro as he comes forward to join them. And as you know already, this is a Family Clinic podcast. Now remember, at the end of this session, we would have, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this session, we would have questions, real life questions, all right, based on what they said and based on your own personal experience. On the red carpet, somebody asked if you've been served a breakfast before. Make some noise if you've been served a breakfast before. So you don't eat? Who has received a breakfast before? Sorry? Now, normal thing? Wow. All right. I will leave you to Coach Pedro to deal with the rest of the whole issue and know how best to navigate your way around breakfast. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move straight to the proper conversation of today. Okay. I'd like to address, or rather point this particular topic to Mary Jane. I'll start from you. You know, we have where people complain that it's men, especially the married men, that goes out to the younger ladies, to the single ladies. I'd like you to tell us, what do you think? Is it actually the single girls that goes after the married men, or the married men are the one chasing after the single girls? Because I want us to deal with this issue, because we had a whole lot. I want to know where the challenge is coming from so that we can be able to change some mindset tonight. So please, Mary Jane, can you tell me something? You are a single lady, so I'm sure you could have some information. So can you?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody. Okay, this what I'm about to say might be a little controversial.
Okay.
You understand? So in this case of who goes after who, now in most cases the married man makes an attempt, but trust me, the single ladies or the single whatever, they want it more. they want it more. I know that the married men go after, I know, but it's a collective effort. It's something that both of them do. But the single ones, they want it more. And if you ask me, why do I say that the single ones want it more? If you ask some people that have affairs with married men, why are you doing this? They'll be like, I'd rather be with this man than all this. Number one, emotional security.
Okay.
They tend to feel like, okay, the married ones are more matured.
Okay.
To handle them emotionally. Number two, financial security.
Okay. Okay, you see.
I said it was going to be controversial.
Okay, go ahead.
Because everybody must not agree with me, but I'm just telling you.
Go ahead.
Financial security. Another one is sexual compatibility. Sometimes it might be weird. You understand? This I'm saying might be weird. But if you have conversation with ladies, because I do have conversation with ladies, and if you ask, okay, this particular man, you'll be like, I just like the way he do it.
Whoa.
Now
that's to the married man now.
Yes. Then another reason is that some people some ladies just want to date this man for the idea of dating him. You understand? Yeah. And second, you don't even want to be committed. Don't want to be in anything committed. You understand? And another reason why ladies will date married men is because sometimes they do it to spite the wife. They do it to spite.
Hold on. Do we have people who take such decisions because they want to spite the man's wife? Okay.
When I'm saying the truth, I am not.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I like us to go to the audience now, please, because there are a lot of noise. I like us to go to the audience. Please give them the mic. Anybody has anything to say? This is getting interesting. Anybody has anything to say?
Hello.
Okay, please go ahead.
Like she said that the man will make a move and it's left for the lady to accept. I think most of my conversation with my friends, ladies like matured men. In the sense that they want that father treatment.
Fatherhood treatment. Father. Oh.
Yes.
You see.
The truth there is that if we would like to tell ourselves the truth, I don't actually know, I'm not a lady, but there is this feeling that they get when they stay around married men. Like,
well, sorry.
They can explain.
What kind of feeling? Are you talking from experience?
I'm not a lady, so they can explain. They know what I'm saying. They like married men more than single people.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So it's not the matter of spiting the other woman or whatever. They kind of I think married men do a lot for ladies because
than the single guys.
Exactly.
Any other person has anything to say? Okay.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Everything she has said, I would say that it's just that financial security stuff that make young ladies to go after men.
Oh. Okay. Any other person? Okay. What do you think from what she said? You think she's right?
Good evening, everyone. Once again, my name is Chiamaka. I beg to differ.
Okay.
From what she said.
Okay.
First and foremost, yes, we have more married men that approach single ladies than more single ladies approaching married men. And one of the reasons why we would say married men approach single ladies, for me, I feel like it's more beneficial to them and not to the ladies, to be sincere. Because to the ladies, the only benefit you have with a married man is financial benefits.
Whoa.
And nothing more. Let's just keep sentiments aside. Personally, as a lady, I don't see the need for me to want to be with you or think of a future with you, knowing fully well that I might not even be accepted. You will never leave your wife for me. It is as simple as that. Let us wake up from the dream. It would never, under no circumstances, leave the mother of his children for you. So we should wake up from that delusion that this man, oh, maybe he loves me or something. No. And also the part of spicing the wife. I totally disagree with that.
Okay. I'm going to come back.
She said I should elaborate.
No. She said she didn't elaborate on that. We're going to come back to her. Okay. Let me hear from you.
Good evening, everyone. Onyedikachi Odogwu. So it depends. What perspective do you want to hear from me? Is it?
Just tell me what you think.
Okay.
Why? What do you think that is it the single ladies or the married men that goes after them?
Well, for me, I think it's a mutual thing.
Okay.
I've actually had to be with some ladies because I run a section for young people, and they'll just confide in me and they just tell me they feel some way for this man. You understand? They feel
something.
Yeah, for this man, and they could just give in their lives for him. I'm sorry, I would do sign non-disclosure, but I've had a situation when I had a case of a girl that had like 3 abortions for a married man, and she's ready to do more for him as long as it does not stop his family, because the man is like, I care so much about my family, and as long as my wife is there and my children are there, we're not going to keep this baby. And she goes again, she takes off and knocks off the baby. So it's vice versa. And also for the men, some person said financial security and all that. Well, for me, I don't really vet all totally so that it's all about finance. It's all about emotions most of the times. What we're seeing right now. Because there's actually a girl that could actually be a girl seeing a married man that is looking for other sources to take care of herself. The married man is not actually paying those bills that she thinks he's going to pay for her.
Yeah.
And there's still some too that are seeing the married man for bills. So it just depends on the mission. Everybody is on a mission in this life. So what is your mission?
Wow. Okay, I like to come back to Jane. I'm sure you want to say more.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's listen to you.
Before I said what I said earlier, I said this was going to be controversial.
Yeah.
You understand? And I told the way I stirred up everybody want to eat me raw. But this is actually the truth. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, what makes fornication sweet is because it is sin. The excitement in fornication. That is why most people, when they are single, they are fornicating, these things. The moment they become married, you will be wondering, but when you were single, you were doing all of this.
Back to back.
Why are you not doing it in marriage? Fornication is the sin inside. Now, you will tell me, because you are not doing it, does not mean that there are not ladies out there that they are doing it. Now tell me, why is it that a woman will be so obsessed with a man, somebody's husband? You see how she wants to kill herself, and you tell me why you want to kill yourself for somebody's husband? Now in the terms of spiting, see, because you feel like it is only finance that women, like ladies, stay with married men. It is not only finance, trust me. It is not only finance. You even see a case whereby a single lady, she will be willing to just, even if it's just small thing, the man is just to be there. You'll be wondering, are you okay? You understand? So in the terms of
somebody says she's okay.
In the terms of the spiting, in the terms of some people date married men because they want to spite the wife, is that now imagine, like, if you're a lady that come out in social media, you post, oh, my husband did this for me, is that kind of stuff. Now, what do you think? They start DMing your husband. Because they want to, sometimes they will be so envious of you that they will be like, I want to date this man.
Let me know what is inside.
I must date this man. Now, will you tell me that they love the man? They just want to do it. They want to see that thing that you are seeing in that marriage. You understand? And when they do it, you cannot come comfortably and like brag about your husband. They will look at you like this. This man that I've seen his nakedness. So am I getting you right now?
Yes.
This man that I've seen his nakedness, they will look at you. They are just doing it to spite. It's not like they like your husband. You know, so there are so many reasons why ladies date married men. Is not only finance. Have you not seen a case whereby a single lady is the one sponsoring a married man?
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
They sponsor married married men.
Yes, it happens.
Yes, they do it. You've seen cases whereby a single lady, you are the one, oh, okay, I'm going to do this. They do it. Then if you ask her, she might even tell you that it's because of sex. Okay, or because of any, they will just give you any reason. Maybe I like his body, I like his aura. I like flimsy excuse. I like his body, I like his aura, I like how he dress, I like this, I like that. I even like how we make out. You know, anything. So it's not only finance. Please don't hit me wrong.
Okay, please, get up for her. Listen, if you notice from what everybody has said, everybody have different perspective.
Yeah.
But you see, one thing you will find out is none of us were able to pick out a specific reason why the girls want the married men. Now, this is what the world system has introduced to us. And trust me, if you are that's why we are here. This is not a church. We want to have real life conversations. We want to be real. We're not here to hide any information from you. We're going to tell you the way it is. The truth is, if you are a single girl and you're having feelings, or you think it's a married man that will put you in a good state, it's a wrong feeling. It is not an ordinary feeling. The married man only brings to your life what we call destructive elements. It's going to destroy a lot in you. So let's not think, because like from what she said, it might be for finance. You just want to stay with the man because he's mature. And another thing, I realize our young boys are no longer romantic. This is a big problem. You see, while I was driving down, I noticed that something came to my mind. And I reflected back in those days when we want to go out, we want to make out. We don't just pick you from the road to the house. There are processes to these things. So, but what we have noticed over time, we pick a girl for the first time, that same minute, that same hour, you have something to do with her. So we no longer understand, and that's the purpose why we keep saying that don't work with emotions. You sleep with a man and you feel something, you say, oh, I feel like getting married to her, because the way she introduced a new style of sex to you. So these are some of the challenges. So the young man needs to go back to the way of properly toasting a woman. Some days ago, was it yesterday, a young man was here talking about something, and I realized that, oh, it's been long I hear somebody toasting a woman. We have to fall back to that line. Do you understand? So I'm sure you have anything to say?
I say young boys now want to be treated as princesses.
Thank you.
So you see, these are the things we must change our perspective. And ladies too, please don't give into such idea. Getting into a married man is not really a deal for some. I'm not imposing anything on you, trust me. But we're just having a conversation. So, you have anything to say?
Okay, quickly, let me say something.
So we're up to the next.
About you saying young guys are not romantic. I don't totally agree with you.
Okay.
Now, there's been economic factors that have made a lot of ladies feel that relationship is a getaway or a poverty alleviation program. Now, this makes a lot of guys feel that relationship to them is transactional. So it's like, hello, young girl, what's up? How is it for you like tonight? And he just feels like he has to do some transaction. He just has to go straight to the point. We've actually met some ladies and they'll be like, what is it that you want from me? So do you think there's time for romance for that? Just go straight to the point. Guys, you can relate now. I've been allowed a lie, so when they talk, say, guys, no day romantic, I don't totally agree. Now, we've also had married women say that the reason why they're not more into their husband is because he's no more romantic. He's no more emotionally available. So it's vice versa. It doesn't have to do with marriage status or whatever. It's actually the realities of the times, modernities, what we're seeing today. So that is what influences those choices of both the man, the married man, the young guys. Young guys were still romantic now. Many of us are romantic. But now waiting the babes they bring on board. Some of the babes, let me not generalize, because we still have the ladies that are ready for romance. How many of you will buy a girl a flower now and she will take it from you? I've actually seen a girl tell me, don't give me gift, just send me money. We're not doing anything. just to honor her for her contribution to my team. I say, sir, please, just give me money. So how do I see the girl now? I'm not saying she should not request for money, but come on, that perception is totally wrong. Relationships should not be poverty alleviation program, or should not be dependency on resources or finances. These are things we need to start emphasizing on. The society has so much promoted this thing, and we've set a lot of unrealizable standards. I watched this proposal video and I feel that is the same thing that I should do with my guy and all of that.
I'd just like to throw this one question to the audience. Why do you think that when you get married after like 5-10 years, the kind of style and the emotional connection drops? Why? I am sure can we relate this together? There are some of you who can spot to ask you, have you kissed your spouse for the past 3 months? Your husband. Let's assume you are 10 years in marriage. For the past 3 months or 6 months, have you guys kissed, had deep one? No. You see, so these are the things. When we saw you as a young girl, we were doing this thing back to back. We were not holding back anything. As a matter of fact, at every point we meet, we have this connection. We want to go back to you over again. So after 10 years, what happens along the line? So this is where we need to figure out these things. Don't stop. Even if you're 40 years in marriage, bring back that energy. Bring back that vibe. Kiss your spouse. Romance them. Don't go straight to the point all the time. Some of us are used to these things. Make sure you play. There's a foul play. Get used to these things. Touch the G-spots. Let's not assume that we are old. And that's why when they go out and one little girl does tap one place, they bring out everything they have. They bring out everything. So please put your hands together for them. We'll just go to the next one.
Thank you so much.
I'd like to ask, why do you feel, or what's the reason why we have baby mamas on the rise? What do you think? Why are young girls feeling that there is no need of getting married? They just want to have a baby mama. What do you think is the cause?
Okay. Can I rephrase that question?
Go ahead.
You asked, why do you think young girls want to be baby mamas?
Yeah.
First and foremost, we don't impregnate ourselves.
Okay.
So the question is, why is baby fathers and baby mamas rampant in the society right now? We don't impregnate ourselves. You know that stigma that they've placed on women, baby mamas, is as if they just wake up one day and they are pregnant. Okay. No. Before baby mama exists, 2 people had to come together and, had sexual intercourse and produce a baby. Okay. Now, the question goes to us, why is it rampant in the society? Lack of accountability. We live in a society where people are no longer taking accountability. Gone are the days when a lady gets pregnant and your mother would be like, who give you belle? They go drag you. She would hold you at hands and take you to wherever the man is. And that's where responsibility comes in. A lot of men now shy away from responsibility. Okay. They shy away from responsibility. Secondly, commitment. We've lost commitment in this society. Nobody is willing to commit to anybody. And that is what we, the young ones, are facing. Those of us that are still in the single society. Nobody is willing to commit. And where there is no commitment, that's where we have things like this. Getting pregnant for the wrong person, hoping that maybe he's going to get married to you, and at the end of the day, sorry. And then you bear the consequences.
All right, alone. But I have had conversation with some ladies, and they told me, not like it happens by an accident, it was a deliberate decision. That as a lady, I don't want to settle down with a man because I have a lot to explore. I just want to have a baby for myself. So I like you. What do you think?
Then if as a lady you find yourself in that position, probably you don't want to get married, you don't want to have anything to do with a man, fine. You can decide to have a babies, and there are various ways to have babies now. We have artificial insemination, we have sperm donor, we have different ways to get pregnant and become a baby mama.
Okay. So, what do you think?
Okay, you asked why is it that baby mama and papa is rampant. Number one, decision right now. You understand? Another two, society. World have changed. Unlike before in our 90s, you dare not carry, you cannot, you know that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You would not. But now it's not like we don't shame people. It's, you understand? Like society is now adjusting to that system. Like someone can just decide that, oh, I don't want to get married, and they will just. And before I continue what I want to say, please, this might be controversial again. Please, that I am pregnant or I have a child for a man is not a reason for you to get married to that man if he is not a good husband to you. Wait, see, there are some ladies that are in relationships whereby they are abused. You understand? They are abused in relationship. You already seen that this man is bad to you. This man will not make you. Only see signs before you see wonders.
Yeah.
You understand? You already see that this man does not treat you well, and because of the way things are going, this man, you already know inside of you that if you tell yourself I can't marry this man, but because you already have a child, is not a reason. See, don't make a temporary mistake a permanent one. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't make a temporary that you are pregnant and you see that this marriage is going to take your head. Don't enter.
Wow.
You understand?
Okay.
So another reason.
I'm going to get back. I'm going to come back to you. I think somebody has something to say.
Good evening, everybody. Please, you have to manage my voice because I have catarrh. But there is something I wanted to say in the other last conversation, but we've ruled it up. You were like asking, why is it that you rush, you want to do this thing, you were enjoying it when you are single. All of a sudden, you are married.
Yeah.
After 5 years, after 10 years, you don't fancy those things again.
Anymore. Yeah.
There is so many things that will make you not to fancy it.
Okay.
Now, there is this first question you ask when you enter. How many people believe that there are men that are polygamous in nature?
Yeah.
You see that entitlement.
Yes.
When you finally enter into marriage, and you begin to see when you begin to see yourself that those things you fancy before,
they begin to fade away.
Like, what are you doing with it?
Yeah.
The way it pains them that somebody talks to you, you don't even have anything to do with the person. That is exactly the way. It's even pain times 2 to you as a woman, because now you've already seen that you've done so many things, childbearing, all those things. They makes you to reduce in your body. So many things changes in you. So now you begin to see it. He's just seeing it that I am not the way I used to be.
Yeah.
So you begin to feel less of yourself. That alone will make you not to want. And that is the reason why sometimes it seems that women doesn't get it. They get it, but they can't help it. That's what I want to say for that particular one. Then coming to this particular thing we're talking about now, this baby mama of a thing. When you look at it very well, most of those baby mama, they have those baby for married people, not actually for the singles. So that is the reason why you will know that most of them are doing it intentional.
Do we agree with that?
I am coming. Just give me a little time. Like when my little baby was talking, she was like, it's not one person something. You don't want to end up with this person, but I bet you single ladies, friends, like they make boyfriend and girlfriend to a married man and they want to have something that hold them. They even want to have a baby for the person. It's not something that they want it. Sometimes you don't even know as a man, but after everything they will come back, and when you go up and front, it's a baby. You won't do anything about it. So it will continue like that, because what a woman wants is not actually that marriage. Now they just want to have a baby and still live their life.
Nice.
So I think it will still go on a very high rate more.
So we are saying it's going to increase more.
It has.
So is this as a result of what the society
yes,
has
and social
created?
media too. Because most of people they are looking up to, celebrities, they are doing it. They are not seeing it as anything, and they are doing well. Those people, they are just doing well. So if they can do it, have their baby, and still have their life to live, say, why are you being tied up in marriage?
I think that's what goes back to what you're saying, lack of commitment. Nobody wants to commit themselves anymore. Okay, let us say something.
Okay, so that's why it's very easy. When you see what is happening currently, people don't want to be committed in marriage. Any little mistake, any little issues, they are off the marriage. And when you leave the marriage, who are you going to end up with? You're ending up with another married man. That's the truth.
Yes.
So it is better for you to remain in the marriage, manage what the situations are, and fix them. We have a lot of baby mamas. You know, when you say baby mamas, there are married baby mamas.
Yes.
It's not just single girls. We have married women who are no longer little mistake from their husband, they are off the marriage. So we have a lot. And thanks to Family Clinic.
Wow.
Maybe with Family Clinic, we'll start fixing some of these things. We'll start from Delta State to get it right.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sure let's just hear from you before I go to him. We are wrapping up now.
Okay.
Shortly.
I'm still like trying to answer from the questions why failed relationships failed relationship
Okay.
can also be a reason.
Okay.
Decision is a reason, like they just decide, you understand? And another one, society, like I said, can be a reason.
Okay.
You understand? So these are
What do you have to say?
actually
Just 1 minute.
Okay. Just like what Mama said, it's all about the mindset we're having right now. It's terrible. Young people don't want to bear with marriage. I've heard of 2 months, and just last 2 weeks I heard of a big old marriage crashing, and it's becoming diabolical. It's not just a norm. It's becoming diabolical. You know, those days we had that part in marriage. You say for better, for worse, but now the Gen Zs will tell you there's no worse. It's going to be for better and for better. And the day it stops being better, I take my bags and get away. And to the guys, you don't have to force a woman to love you. Women know the love game more than us. If a woman doesn't love you and she shows it to you that she doesn't love you, do not rush commitment. Same too to the women. You know, for God to tell men to love their wives shows you a whole lot what it takes for a man to love a woman. Now you begin to see those attributes in the guy, and you're saying when he gets married, he's not going to get better, because for a woman, as she gets married, just like what mamas them said, she begins to wear out psychologically, emotionally, medically, and otherwise. And women will love exploration. That's the real truth. And it takes a whole lot of discipline, a whole lot of commitment. And that's why they say beauty will not totally keep the marriage. But you're going to look into a lot of factors. Okay, she used to be my accountant. She used to be this. She used to pray for me. She used to do all of that to do. Then very importantly, I'm coming back finally to family. Some of us grew in very terrible families. You know, you witness your father hit your mother, want to beat her to death. You witness your mother shout at your father, call him all the names. He's not worthy enough. He doesn't have the resources. He is not supposed to be the man that she's going to marry with. And after 20, 30 years of marriage, you're hearing women telling you that your father was not the man she was supposed to marry. That's a terrible statement. So you're going in to marriage, or you meet someone, you're going to have that perception. You understand? Then this global ideology of a thing, you should just get a baby, and that is it. So there is distrust. The marriage institution is no more exciting, and a lot of persons are making us believe. When you come to social media, some persons are making you believe that you should be afraid of marriage, and that's why some ladies just feel it's okay. Let me just have a baby, and just be there.
Okay, thank you so much. Just in 1 minute, I'm just going to say to you. You see, as a single girl, as a married man, stay on course. There are a lot to your life. There are more to you. As a woman, don't depend your life. Don't pour all you have into a man. Discover yourself. There is something about you. Don't use a man as a financial plan to say you want to stay with him. There are more to you. There's so much you can give to your society. Don't buy the idea of this baby mama thing. Don't buy the idea. Even though the society is trying to put it to our face, it is not what we want. Marriage is a beautiful thing. It was created originally from God. All you need to do to succeed, there is a manual for it. There is a manual. Stick to the manual. It will work for you. We have a lot of people, young Gen Zs, who have made up their mind they are not going to be married anymore because of what they are seeing today. But trust me, marriage is a beautiful thing. It takes you from one level to the other if you understand. And that's why Family Clinic, we want to set up a school of thoughts where we can be able to train you even before you enter marriage, so that you will understand. The truth is, your husband is not a bad man. Your wife is not a bad woman. It's just that two people who are not empowered and have the capacity to keep to marriage or what it takes are into marriage, so they make mess of themselves. So that is all it takes. You must get knowledge. Pay the price to have the knowledge of what you want to see. All of us, frame your marriage, frame what you want, put the sacrifice, you are going to get it. Thank you so much for this section. We love you. Thank you so much, my speakers. I love you. Okay, sorry, she said you want to say just 1 minute.
This advice goes to single ladies, and I would just like to say, as a single lady, be very, very stingy with your womb. Be very stingy with your womb. Baby mama is not a place to be. And having a child for the wrong partner, it will mess up with your mental health. You might wake up one day even hating that child and blaming that child for who you are today. I will just paint a scenario. I met somebody, like a customer, and we're trying to, open accounts and all that. I was, asking questions. And one morning, somebody just called me and started shouting that, why are you asking my husband a question? And what was the question? The question was just that your surname and the child's surname does not correlate, so we might want to use the husband details. And then she said something that she's a Scorpion, and she would come to the office and report me to my boss. And I said, okay, report me to my boss. Report me. And then I removed my hand from, working with the lady and introduced her to someone else, both her husband, and, the kids. After a year later, this same person came and he said, you are the one that is attending to me. I said, no, I'm not attending to you, I beg. Your wife is a Scorpion. And he said, and I quote, I was never married to her. That was the word he used. I was never married. She is just my baby mama. Do you know how many kids? 3 kids with one on the way. She's just my baby mama. And as I speak to you, I don't know what's going on, but I don't think those people are together. 3 kids, just my baby mama. For a woman that said she's a Scorpion for a man.
All right, thank you so much.
Please be stingy with your woman.
Thank you very much.
This is Family Clinic, the podcast with Pedro.